Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Roto's Questions. So this week, I want to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, since there was just a recent election in Alberta where the NDP won and everybody's so happy. Well, some people are so happy. A lot of people are actually pretty mad. There's a lot of talk about the leadership debate going on for, the federal politics. There's going to be a federal election coming up in the next year. So I really want to talk about this topic about how Canada is not a democracy. So let me repeat that. Canada is not a democracy. And here I'm going to break it down I'm going to do my best to keep it under 5 minutes. I'm going to keep it pretty basic and pretty simple to show why Canada is not a democracy. I'm just going to focus on one topic today because I think that one topic just shows very clearly about how we're not a democracy. And I might mention a couple others at the end of the video if you want to do some further research on your own. But this one topic, just, if you look into it more, and even just on what I'm going to say today, just shows boom, Canada is not a democracy. So what I want to talk about is the role that the Governor General plays in our country. So for those of you that don't know who the Governor General is, this is the definition of the Governor General. So the Governor General is the chief representative of the Crown in a Commonwealth country, of which the British monarch is head of state. So let me repeat that: is the chief representative of the Crown, not of the people, of the Crown in a Commonwealth country. Canada is a Commonwealth country, we all know that, of which the British monarch, not the Prime Minister, not the Premier, is head of state. I mean, just that one statement right there, that's it. Boom, that shows we are not a democracy. The Prime Minister is not the head of state. The Governor General is not elected. Boom, right there. That's it. We're not a democracy. I'll go on though for those of you that have doubts and that don't think that's enough. So it goes on, and everything I'm going to be saying here, most of it you can find on the Governor General's website if you don't believe me. It's all written right there for everyone to see. The website is gg.ca. It's pretty simple. It's not a long website. There's only a few paragraphs up there, so go check it out. So it goes on to say, our system of government is a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy. So let's just pause right there for a second. How can you have two different systems of government at once? That's not possible. You can't have a democracy and a monarchy. Does that not sound crazy to anyone else? So you can't have a democracy and a queen. And obviously we have a queen. So what does that mean that we don't have? Is a democracy. Boom. Just shows Canada is not a democracy. And to go on, it also says that Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is Queen of Canada. Not only Britain or the United Kingdom or whatever, she's Queen of Canada. What did I just say? We can't have a democracy and a queen. Right on the Governor General's website, it says Queen Elizabeth II is Queen of Canada. We don't have a democracy. And head of state. So it says Queen Elizabeth is Queen of Canada and head of state. I don't remember voting for her. Do you? Not a democracy. And it goes on to say also that the Governor General is the Commander-in-Chief of Canada. So what that means, if you don't know what the Commander-in-Chief is, it's pretty much if Canada goes to war, which we've been at war for over a decade now, the Governor General takes over power. I don't remember voting for a Governor General. All right, so it goes on to say that Canada's Parliament consists of three different parts. Number one is the Queen, as represented by the Governor General. I don't remember voting for a Queen or a Governor General. Number two is the Senate. Once again, the Senate is not elected. And number three is the House of Commons. That's actually the people that are elected, where our members of parliament and the prime minister sit. So why are they number 3? This isn't my own order that I'm putting things in. This is straight off of the Governor General's website. Go take a look. So just to expand a little more on the Governor General's roles, this is what it says on the website. The Governor General is the one who summons, prorogues, and dissolves Parliament. Those are pretty huge responsibilities and roles and duties of the Governor General, of anyone. Once again, I don't remember voting for this person. Governor General also delivers speech from the throne. From the throne, a prime minister doesn't sit on a throne. Who sits on a throne? A monarch. Are you guys getting this? And, maybe what might be the most important part, the Governor General gives royal assent to acts of Parliament. So what that means is anytime Parliament wants to pass through a law, bill, anything, it goes to the Governor General and they have to approve it. That's what royal assent is. They're like, okay, yeah, I agree with that law. That makes sense. Boom. They put their stamp on it, whatever, and boom, it becomes law. If the Governor General doesn't like it, they can be like, no, I don't like that, throw it away, and it doesn't become law. That's a pretty huge power. So we have all these people that we elected, they fight for months, years, whatever, to try and push something through. And then this one person that wasn't elected gets to say yes or no. Does that sound like a democracy to you? No, not to me. And for anyone that's wondering about the Lieutenant General, it's pretty much the same thing. Lieutenant General is for the provinces. The Governor General is for all of Canada. So if that doesn't show you that Canada is not a democracy, I don't know what will. Maybe you need to do some more research, or it's just not time for you to wake up yet. And so something else I just want to mention too is all the oaths. You hear about all the oaths that people take. Judges take oaths to the crown. Cops take oaths to the crown. Lawyers take oaths to the crown. It doesn't matter if they're defense or prosecution, they take an oath to the crown. New citizens take an oath to the crown. Why is everyone taking an oath to the crown? Why aren't they taking an oath to the people of Canada? That's who they're supposed to represent, isn't it? That's the people that supposedly give them power, isn't it? I don't remember voting for any of these people. So, to me, that breaks it down right there. Canada is not a democracy, so you guys can go ahead and have all your elections and talk about the NDP and how it's so cool that they're in power, how it sucks that the PCs aren't in power, and let's get rid of Harper and all this other crap. Until we actually become a real democracy, none of that crap matters. So do some research. Don't be a fool. Don't just believe everything they tell you in school or on TV. Because think about who owns that stuff, So I'll be over here working on, the things that I work on. If you want to go and participate in this fraud, pretty much what it is, because, the monarchy is an occupying foreign force. And they're the ones that run this country. So right there, boom, Canada is not a democracy. If you have any comments, leave them on the YouTube page or the Facebook page and I'll get back to you. So let me know what you guys think. And, hopefully we'll become an actual democracy one day or something similar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.